Hello and welcome to digitalSyn Gaming. I am Syntosis and this is episode 27 of The New Frontier. So, before we start, as we do almost to every pack, gets updates. This one, and pretty insanely so. We have Galacticraft. It's been added. We can go to the stars now, dudes. That's kind of cool. As you can see, I've already created a grapple because I was like, is this real? And also an oxygen mask. I'm getting ready. We're going to the stars. Eventually. What the hell is that? Oh, that's that other thing that I unlocked a little while ago. Okay. Yeah, so we can go to the stars. Now, I'm not entirely sure about the world gen and shit. However, I do know that it uses tin and coal and, Christ knows what else. So I'm pretty sure that we can use whatever type of tin. Yeah, we can. There we go. All we need to do is build the machines. So that's going to be a kind of a mini project. I really need to get rid of these. They're really pissing me off now. That's going to be kind of a mini project. That's going to be quite cool. I think we'll definitely do that. So we've done a few things. We've got travel, we've got our wireless networks and stuff, and we've got our little zappy things over there, and we've got our empowered system over here, which we can expand, because, well, we can. At the moment, yep, we're only doing canola. But we can expand that. We can expand that to the diamantine crystals and, Christ knows what else. So that's kind of cool. We've got our armor. Now, I've had to take off... Well, no, actually, I lost that. So when you go in water with lava armor, you kind of break it. I didn't realise until it was too late. However, we do have a high-tech workbench. We could make some cool armor. We could make some more cool armor. I'm not really sure. Yeah, see, this thing is still going. Would you believe? I think I went a bit insane. That's still going. And that's been on a while. We've got some more of these to put down because I've still got them in my inventory. We've got also the link cards to put down with them and the advanced power cells, etc. So we've got all that kind of crap to do. We need to find a place. I was going to do something completely different, but I can't remember what I was going to do. So, yeah. Let's turn that off for the moment because I don't want to waste our power right now. So, up here hasn't changed at all, really. Is still the same old crap. Up here again, same deal. Our little laser dude's down there. And we've got a lot more though on the farm, which is quite cool. The diamonds doing really well. We've got our nether seeds and we've got our wither skeleton skull seed things, which are doing really insanely well, which is cool. Our power generation from the canola is doing absolutely brilliantly. And we've got our tier 2 and our tier 3 now upstairs, which pretty much sorts out our power needs for at least the foreseeable future, which is kind of cool. So, we have to decide what's next. Now, I know that there are... Oh, Christ, did I just do that again? Really? Oh. Great. That's awesome. So, now there's an... Oh, I give up. Yeah, so we have to decide on what we're going to do next. Now, obviously, we've got the abandoned farm or abandoned village over there, which we could do some cool stuff with. We could move some of our machines that have caused the lag and shit over to there. As pointed out in the comments, and thank you very much for that. I will think about doing that. That would be kind of cool, sticking them over there out the way. I don't think we need it right now. I mean, it's not lagging, really. It is when it loads up for the first time, but other than that, it's fine. We still haven't got what we're going to use these 2 rooms for. I mean, this bottom room I kind of just went ahead and did anyway. This room up here, I've kind of commandeered at the moment for the dialing device, etc. And the matter transmitter, which I believe I've still got, somewhere in the system. I've got the other half of that. However, I don't know what else to use this room for. So if you've got any ideas of what we want to see, then shove them down in the comments and we'll get it done. Kind of cool. Okay, it's like an interactive thing. I do what you say. Not quite, but you get what I mean. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to literally have a clear goal, I think. You know, we've got our automation, or most of our automation. We've got, obviously, our quarry, which is bringing in a ton of resources. We've got a massive amount of auto crafting going on. We've got power coming out of our ass. Kind of cool. You know, we're in a nice position. So, with that in mind, I think what we need to do is now start thinking about either going to the stars. I mean, that might be a kind of cool thing to do. Or doing something else, like a project of some sort. I'm kind of leaning towards the stars, and I think we should at least start Galactic Craft. Are we in a position to do that? God knows. I know that we need a nether wither, a wither farm. We definitely need a wither farm, because, well, yeah, that would be stupid not to have one. We do need nether stars. I mean, we do need nether stars. It's been pissing me off for a little while now. But I want to go to the stars. I really want to do a spawner, which is really annoying. What have we got? We've got a spawner from RF Tools. We've got a mob factory spawner, which I don't really like. I don't really want to get into those. They kind of suck. We haven't really got a lot of spawners, have we? That's not good, is it? What about mob? We'll look for mob. Grinders have we got? We got a spawn detector. Okay, great. That's nice. Interdiction plate. Right, okay, that's kind of cool. Let's see. It's Woot again. We've got a mob masher, which is kind of cool, actually. Kind of like those. They're really, really good. It might have to be a Woot mob factory. I really don't want to kind of go down that route, because if you look at the white, it's never stars. I mean, yeah, right, 9 blocks. I mean, that's a lot of bloody blocks to put in there. I mean, this one is ender pearls, which is fine. We can do that. And blaze powder, we can't really do that right now. Rotten flesh, yeah, we could probably do that. I'm pretty sure a mob factory tier 1 is... pretty sure it is. Mob factory tier 1? That should give us a... Oh, I don't know. Who the hell knows? What's this? Chiseled stone. It's just normal stone then. Stone bricks or whatever. Stone bricks, yeah. Okay, so stone bricks. So we need stone bricks, whatever. I really don't want to do this one, but I can't see any other... I can't see any other way at the moment of getting what we need. So frustrating. Right, so we'll do one of those and we'll get ourselves one of... Oh, it's these bloody things. Under iron. Ugh. Mesh. Bloody hell. Right, so that's that. Right, so to get a casing die, I've already got one. No, I've got a mesh die. So I need a casing die. One of those. Okay. And then I need one of those. I need a hammer. But I need nether brick. Have I got nether brick? No, but I can easily... Well, I suppose we could easily get that. That's fine. Just cook this stuff up. Sorted. Nether brick, right. So that should give us a ton of nether brick, which is fine. Let's have a look at Woot. Woot. Yeah, alright, we got a hammer. Fine. We need these 4 of these now, so we need those. Need that. And that's how you make those. So I kind of need that. Yeah, a few of them. Actually, yeah, few. Okay, so that was never brick, wasn't it? If we do a couple, 4 stacks, we get some never brick. There we go. And then if we go back and do the Woot, which is that stuff, which is that stuff, which is that's how you make it. Yeah, so it was never brick. Okay. So we got quite a bit of that, which is fine. We need under iron. So I put it back in the thing like a dick. Alright, so that's that. So we need the under iron melted up. We take out you. Really? That really annoys me. We'll stick you in there, which is fine. We'll stick you in there. Okay. So now we should be getting, yep, the under iron block bricks. You know what I mean. We've got one of those plate dies. Did have one of those plate dies. Did I use it? I don't think I did. I'm pretty sure I bloody didn't. There we go. Sorted. Just chuck those in there. Right, okay. You need a plate die. Don't know whether they get used up, so I'm going to get 2 of them. Iron bars. Okay, so that's that one. At Woot. Woot. So that now should be. What? Ain't the piss. Okay. I don't know how many we're going to need of these, so just randomly adding an amount. Factory casings. I'm guessing we're going to use a load of these. Who knows? Right, and then the bricks, obviously. We get one of those. Right. Okay, so where are we going to put it? Suppose we're going to have to expand. Guessing we're going to expand this away. Do we have a 3x3 on here? No, we don't. Yes, we do. Why the hell wasn't it working in the first place then? Fair enough. Right. Torches. We need torches. Grab some more of that. Away. Put this slot away. Oh, calculator. Oh, I was checking out the calculators as well. Right, so we need torches. I'll take the stone ones. Thank you very much. Yeah. That'll suck her up. And we'll do the same this side. We'll go down 6. Yep. Cool. Okay, so I've got the thing on there. And that's not the one I wanted to put down. Okay. So here. So I'm guessing that if we place this like we did just now. Okay, so that is one level too high, really. So we'll put it. Let's dig into the floor a little bit. So, and we'll place it. You know, if we have to dig out, we have to dig out a little bit further. It's fine. I don't mind that. I just don't want it to be bunched for space. So that's cool. So we do really need to go back a little bit more. We go back, what? Yeah, there we go. No, we'll go back one more. We'll go back 3 because, well, everything else is 3. And then we'll go to the end of the room. Because we can always make this room bigger, you see. This could be our little underground mob thingamajiggy. We can extend it left and right. And it can hold all of the spawners or whatever. We can always go up. We've got plenty of space to go up, which we're going to have to do anyway. Because this is touching. Okay, really? We did have plenty of space to go up. However, it doesn't seem to be... must have made us... must have put us into a hill. Oh, dear. Okay, well... we can always go down. We can always go down. We'll work something out. It'll be fine. Alright, let's knock one block. And then what we'll do is we will... okay. Okay, last little bit. Before we go tidy up. Which we can do from here, because it's remote. Right, we'll put the plates and shit in there. Right, let's get the rest of these blocks. Down a few more torches. There we go. So I need red, dark grey, I guess. Yeah. I think. Okay, so that's a tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, tier 1. Alright. So a tier 1 requires a bit actually. Let's go and shove these in the auto crafting system, I think. Yeah, it might be a bit bloody easier. Shit, auto craft. Can't be bothered. There's too many steps. Too many steps. Right, we've got 16 patterns. We're going to definitely need some more. We've got 5 blanks, which is cool. Let's just grab another 64 because we can. Just because we can. 38. Right, let's have a look at Woot. So at Woot, we will. Do we need that one? Yes, we do. Whoa. Oh. Mob factory spawner grinder. We're going to need one of these. Okay. Fine. We're also going to need one of these. Okay. Again, fine. To make one of those, I need a block of redstone and a block of lapis. So do I have lapis? Yes. Do I have redstone? Yes. Fine. Don't need those ones then. However, do I need to know how to make a hammer? Yes. Okay. Do I need to know how to make one of these things? A factory connector? No, because I've already got one of those. However, I do need to know one of these things. And with that goes the ability to know how to make those. Okay. Move on to the next thing. Quartz shards. I do need to know how to make one of these things. I also need to know how to make iron, or under iron. I need specifically to know how to make this stuff, because that's a crafting recipe. If we go back into the crafting recipe, the only thing that I don't know in that is this, which we're going to teach the system. Pretty sure we haven't taught them that. No, we didn't teach them that. 1. So out of all that, we taught them. We haven't taught the system, which we're going to now before we forget, how to do this iron stuff. That's that. We come out and go back in. There we go. We should see our pattern. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shove that pattern right into the system now. And I'm also going to go and do the rest of the patterns just to free up some inventory space and get the pattern started. So there we go. So there's those ones in there. Okay. So if we go back to Woot, which we're already here, and then we go back into this, we know how to do that. We don't know how to do these things. So these things here are factory casings, which I just made, which is not what I wanted. What I needed to make was factory casings, like so. Then I need to, for a factory casing, I need to know how to make these, but I also need to make it out and a plate die. So now I need to know how to make a plate die. That's a casing die. So I need a plate die, which I'm pretty sure. Did I make? No. Don't know how to make those yet. So I will make a plate die. There we go. This gets a little bit confusing when you're doing tons and tons of these. So that's that one. So that's that. That's the factory casing. Cool. We know how to make those. We know how to make a casing die, I think. Or do we? Yes. Casing die. Factory casing. Plate die. Under iron plate. Casing die. No. So we need one of those. So now there. That then gives us everything except for the shards, which is this. And then if we go back into the shard, we need to know how to make the shard itself, which then gives us this, which is a tier 1 upgrade. If we go back over to where we put everything back in, we should see the tier 1 upgrade there. The rest of the items are now here, and they should all be in. Right, cool. Next. Done that one. Done that one. Now this one is a tier 2 upgrade, so I need to make tier 2 upgrades. Again, same factory casing, same stuff. However, these are emeralds that are used within this now, which is fine, because we can make this and this and this, just not the emerald. Spot on. Okay. The third one, diamonds. Oh my god, this is getting really expensive. Right, so that goes into there. That then comes out. So we need to know how to make that one. We already know how to make the rest of the stuff. That's fine. So now we know how to make all of this stuff. Because a factory casing is also in that one. We also know how to make these two, because they're the same as those two. That's that one done. Next. We know how to make a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3 upgrade. We don't know how to do an enchanted book. We don't know how to do pillar quartz, so I'm going to leave these ones for the moment. These ones are upgrades, so I'm going to leave these until the end. However, a grey mob factory block is a factory casing plus bone meal, or plus a bone. Fine. A red one is rotten flesh. Orange one is blaze. A green one, an ender pearl, funnily enough. And that one is a nether star shard. Nice. If we do nether star shard, because it's part of the recipe. So that gives us that. Now a mob 1 capstone. That's the actual capstone. We know how to make stone. This is something we need to know how to make. Glowstone dust we've already got. Obsidian we know how to make. Factory connector and a factory casing. Fine. This one is the tier 2. With the tier 2 we know how to make that one. That's the same. However, this guy is different. So I haven't done the tier 1 of that one either. So I'm going to go back. These are the tier 1. I think these are the tier 1. That's a skull die. Right, so that's just any skull. The ore dictionary should be on for that one, really. And then we'll use any skull. We'll go back and we'll do this guy. And then we'll also do... Again, that's anybody's head. And we should have that one. Okay. Tier 3 is this. And the thing that changes is this. I mean, it'll soon tell us what we're missing if we're missing anything anyway. However, I kind of like to get most of the stuff done, because it makes it simpler. Mob controller, so there's this one, which is 1. And then we need to do another head, which I think is the previous head. Yeah. Okay, so that's that one. The mob controller unit, right, we'll put one of those there. We know a factory casing, we know that. This is just glass, except any glass. Okay, the mob factor, really? Okay, so the proxy will allow us to interface with it underneath. Might come in handy. Don't know. Gonna do it anyway. This one. Factory casing. Redstone repeater. Hopper. And then that will give us one of those. Do one of these, which is a repeater plus a factory casing, which gives us one of those anyway, so that's fine. What else do we need? I think right now that is about it. I mean, a rate 1 upgrade would be kind of nice. I don't for 1 second think that we'll be able to do those right now because I don't know how to do the books. Well, I do know how to do the books. It's just a pain in the arse to do the books. There's 2. There's 3. We're out of patterns. Take the patterns from there. And we'll leave it at that for the moment. I think we can get away with doing... Well, we'll see. We'll see what we can get away with getting. Or what we can get away with making, should I say. Right. Okay. If we go at Woot... we do have a manual, which is kind of cool. Oh, this is that crappy manual. Which is not that crappy because I've just realised that tier 1 factory. 13 grey, 14 red, and 2 tier 1 capstones. So 13 grey. Cool. 14 red. Cool. And capstone. 2 tier 1. That's tier 4. 2 tier 1 capstones. Which... Cool. Look like we can do. Cool. Okay, so we've got those. We've got the grey, which are called factory blocks. So we'll go and look at factory blocks. There we go. There's 14 of those ones. What else do we need for this? A Yar hammer. I'll get one of those in a second. Okay. A prism. Right, so I needed a mob prism and I need to go and get the entity that I want. However, I should be able to come in here and at least lay the blocks. I mean, obviously I'm going to need that special block as well. Those 2 special blocks, as I say. So if I put that one there, and start filling these in. If I put them in the right bloody place, that would help. It would really. It would be kind of nice. It's kind of nice having this, actually. Kind of nice knowing where to place the blocks. Especially considering it is quite a large... Well, I take it we saw the tier 4 does get quite large, so you know, it's kind of nice. Kind of like it. There are some things about this mod that I do like. And there are some things about this mod that piss me off. Because I don't quite understand them. I think that's probably failings on my part rather than the actual mod itself, to be honest. Right, so that's those two. Now we need those 2 blocks in there. So we need a fancy Woot-y thing. We need one of them. Cool, we've got enough blocks to do it. Nice. So we need one of those. And one of those. Looks like we can do one of those as well. Excellent. I was a bit worried about that. I didn't think we'd be able to. So, nice. Okay, so this one needs to be placed here. This one here. And then what? Take away that one? Maybe? Did I do something wrong? Probably. Something wrong? Put a block in the wrong place. It's okay. Looks fine. Why didn't it multi-block it? Don't know. Maybe I need to hit it with the Woot. With a hammer. I don't know, maybe. I'm going to hit with a hammer, see whether that helps. Oh, unprogrammed mod controller. That would be why it's not working then. Fair enough. That's quite cool that it tells you. I like that. Right, so I need to go prod something with a prism. Right, okay, so I need to put prisms into the system as well. Which is one of them. A mob prism frame. Okay, so we need to tell the system how to do one of those. And also those. Be a problem otherwise. That's it. Okay, so can we now do a mob prism? Let's have a look. Prism. Yep, we should be able to. Oh, missing dyes. Yellow, purple, orange, and green. Okay, yellow, purple, orange, and green. So yellow dye. No, that's not going to come from there, is it? Only yellow flowers for that. Purple. Wow, dye essence. That's a good one. Okay, purple we've got. Red and blue we've got. It's just yellow, really, I think. Prism. Prism. No, orange and green. Orange. Never going to be able to do orange. Green. Green dye, green dye. Green dye. There we are. Yellow and blue. So, again, not going to be able to do it without yellow flowers. Oh, I need to sleep. Yellow flowers. Well, it's a lot easier now we can fly. God, I love being able to fly. This thing's so much easier. Right. Yellow. More yellow. Cool. Oh, that was canola. It wasn't yellow. Canola. That's green. What's this? Shaded garden. Really? Drones? Seriously? Where the hell did the drone come from? Oh my god. Piss off. What the hell? Okay, that's new. We didn't have drones in this pack before. Oh, something else that's gonna kill us. Oh my god. Bloody really? Really do without something else trying to kill us. And I could do with finding some yellow bloody flowers, not canola. We got any yellow? We got mystical yellow. Just some normal yellow flowers. Normal ones. Yes, I know I can change the yellow mysticals into normal, well, into dye. But if I can find normal yellow flowers, wouldn't have to. Ooh, what's this? Okay. Didn't know this was here. Or if I did, I forgot. Cool. Just a warehouse type thing. Okay. Go on, fly again. Are you yellow? Oh, you know what? Mystical yellow flower you'll do. I just need a couple more. Come on. Suppose I could go back and do the trick of bone mealing it. Right. Right, here we go. Open plains. So that looks like... Are they flowers? No, they're canola. They're canola. Really? No yellow ones? Wow, what the hell are you? A sprout? Really? And you're a sprout too. That's so cool. Okay, I've never seen those before. Mystical yellow. Or canola. No, canola. Awesome. Oh, yellow flowers. Yellowish flowers. Wow. Okay. Next time, fly slower. Alright, let's just take a few of these back. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Let's go home. Zoop. Oh, I love that. That's so cool. And then it will automatically fill up because I've got these things on the wall. Nice. Okay, so let's get our yellow flowers. So we've got mystical yellow petals, which we can then... We get the usages on. We do that. Oh, there we are. We can just get the yellow from these ones, which is the glowing things. Spice leaf. Okay, let's chuck that in there, chuck that in there, chuck that in there. These ones we can use a pestle and mortar and we can get those out, so that's fine. We need green, which we can get from yellow and blue, which gives us 2. So now we've got all of them, I think. So now if we do a prism, now we can start it. That'll craft that up. That'll give us that. Now we can go and grab our mob. Right, so tier 1 mob would be... I don't know. Really? I think it's zombies, skeletons, that kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do is I am going to end that episode there because we've overshot it by quite a few minutes. I aim to keep them about half an hour, and we're on 45 minutes already. However, we have got it almost complete. So, I mean, we've got the structure complete. We just need to go and find a mob that, we want to basically get his DNA so that we can, duplicate it. So I'm going to go away. I'm probably going to go and get a skeleton because I think, well, at the moment, skeleton would probably be kind of cool. Not sure. I'm not sure. I will have a look at the book. I'll, have a think about it. But we'll get at least one of those spawners up and running, and maybe get a second one next to it, maybe, or even a tier 2. Don't know about the tier 2, but we'll look into it. Depends on what we want to spawn. Okay, so with that in mind, mob spawner, go grab the mob. Might put a second one in. We're good. Everything else is there. We've at least automated that process, so it won't be a pain in the arse the next time round. I have been Cytosis. This has been episode 27. If you liked the episode, hit the like button or the thumbs up. If you didn't like the episode, then hit the thumbs down. It's nobody's fault. Some episodes are a little bit boring. However, please, please, please do subscribe. It's absolutely brilliant when people do. Hit that notification button as well so that you can get the notification of the latest updates to the channel. Now, you might be thinking, why the hell would I do that if I didn't like the video? Because you might like the next one, or you might like another one of them in a different series. So whatever you do, hit that subscribe button. I'm Cytosis. I will catch you all later. Laters.